What's up guys, Rivera here, fitness phenom. I just finished filming a beginner's calisthenics routine for you guys. Just a couple takeaways before we get into it. Let's talk about sets and reps. So, one of the biggest things that I see, or something that I talk about a lot in regards to a workout being for beginners or intermediate or advanced, is the amount of volume, right? If you're just starting off with calisthenics, if you have some of those movements already, right, but you're a beginner in the sport of calisthenics or doing calisthenics, then you essentially want to keep that volume low, right? That being said, if you're more intermediate, more advanced, then you can increase that volume. You can have more repetitions, right? So don't get married to anything that I am saying in regards to sets or reps. It all depends in your capacity, meaning what you're able to do as an athlete, right? You guys obviously know yourselves. You know what you're able to do, what you're not able to do. You want to push yourself, but you don't want to overdo it. At the same time, you don't want to underdo it as well. You want growth, right? You want to stimulate your muscles. You want to get that work in, tear down my muscle fibers so you can become bigger, stronger, fitter, all that good stuff. So, the repetitions that I gave, first and foremost, let's talk about sets, right? A good number of sets, if you're just starting off in calisthenics, depending on the volume that you're doing, is 5 sets, give or take, right? So for the workout that I am talking about, that I'm going to show you guys in a second, we'll stick to 5 sets, and the repetitions, again, all depends on your capacity as an athlete and what you're able to do. So I gave lower numbers, right? So if you're just starting off, stick to those lower numbers, right? If you're somewhere in the middle, a more intermediate athlete, obviously you can increase those numbers, right? So for beginners, if I gave you 5 reps, maybe for intermediates, you can do 10, even 15 reps. And then for my more advanced athletes, 20, 25, even 30, depending on the movement that you're doing, right? So, as always, before we even get started with the video, like and subscribe down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Share this with a friend. Share this with someone. If anyone you know is starting calisthenics, wants to get started in calisthenics, is a beginner in calisthenics, give them this workout, right? It's an outdoor workout, or even something you can do at home. If you have a pull-up bar, you don't necessarily need a pull-up bar. You don't need much equipment. So yeah, share it. Get it done. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you have any questions, as always, message me in the comments below, or if you follow me on Instagram, fitnessphenom21, you can DM me as well. So, on to the video. What's up guys, Rivera here, Fitness Phenom. Got another workout for you guys. This is going to be a beginner's calisthenics workout. So a lot of you guys have asked me for a routine. You're just starting calisthenics, you're a beginner at calisthenics, this is going to be a good routine for you guys, for a beginner's calisthenics workout. Now, if you've seen one of my last videos, how to get started into calisthenics, I discussed 4 specific movements: pull-ups, dips, push-ups, and squats. This is going to be no different. We're going to stick to those basics, those fundamental movements, right? So stick to those movements. That's going to build a nice, strong, solid base that's going to, and then help with the more advanced movements, right? So right now, I'm on 74th, 73rd in Riverside. Nice little park. We got a dip set up, we got a pull-up set up, and let's go to the pull-up bar. Good way to start it off. You're going to give me 5 rounds, so 5 sets. The volume is going to be low, right? You're going to start off with pull-ups. Right? If you have pull-ups, you're going to give me anywhere between 3 to 5-ish reps. Right? So you have those pull-ups onto the bar. Full range of motion. All the way up, all the way down. Right? The second movement is going to be dips. Right? On a dip bar, you want to get anywhere between 5 to 10 reps depending on your capacity with these dips, right? For the pulls, we're working the lats the biceps, the forearms, as well as your grip. For any of the pushes, the dips in this case, you're working on your triceps, you're working on your chest. So you're gonna get on the dip bar, keep the feet together if you can, full range of motion, over down, and back up. I'm gonna give you guys 9 more. So that's 10 repetitions that I gave you guys on those dips. So we have 10 dips. Awesome, let me get it. After you're done with those dips, you're gonna give me anywhere between 10 to 15 push-ups. I'll do those on the floor. Right? For the push-ups, you wanna make sure you stack your joints. So rest, under elbow, elbow, under shoulder. Create that nice straight line, keeping the core nice and tight. Down, chest to floor. Come up, chest and hips rise at the same time. Try your best not to snake it up. That was 15 reps. Okay? So again, I was working your triceps and I was working your chest as well, just like you did on those dips. Fourth movement is going to be squats. Whether you're scaling your reps or not, try to go for 15 to 20 reps. If you go on the higher end, awesome, let me get that. So for your squats, feet about shoulder width apart, so slightly pointed out, head up, chest up. You're going to sit back, all the way down, come back up. Keeping that chest up. I'm going to give you 20 reps. So those are your 4 movements. Let's go over them again. Try to pull up. I'll get on the shoulder bar. 5 reps. Full range of motion. You have your dips. 5 to 10 reps. If you have 10, let me get those. Ten to 15 push-ups. I'm gonna give you guys 15 reps. Then you have your squats, 15 to 20 reps. Alright, so again, pull-ups, dips, push-ups, squats. Stick to those foundational movements. That's gonna build a nice, solid, strong physique. If you're a little more advanced, you can stick with those same movements, obviously, but scale up the repetitions. Right? You can do, instead of doing 5 pull-ups, you can do 10, 15, 20. Higher reps from the dips, higher reps from the push-ups, etc. If you're just starting off and that seems like too much, if this seems like too much, scale it down. If you only have 1 pull-up, do 1 pull-up. If you only have 5 dips, that's fine. Do 5 dips. Now, if you don't have any pull-ups, very quickly, you can head over to the dip bar and do some inverted rows. That's going to strengthen the same muscle groups that we use for pull-ups. So for inverted rows, you're going to grab onto the bar, lean back, create that nice straight line, don't let your head sag, fall, touch the bar, and back down, full range of motion. The closer you are to the floor, the harder the movement's going to be. The further away you are from the floor, the easier the movement's going to be. So if you have an option like this, or you have a double bar, this is closer to the floor, so it's going to be much more difficult depending on your level of fitness. So give that set a try. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on the gram, Fitness Phenom 21.